What's up everyone, Gonzo here and Ashley, and today we're going to show you how to cook a cheap, delicious meal. Let's get started. We're going to be making steak and potatoes. This is all you need. Potatoes, onions, oil, whatever seasoning you want. I choose steakhouse seasoning, pepper, and obviously you need the steaks.
Okay, so we're going to be cutting the potatoes, so I'm going to dump the water out here. And then I'm going to start cutting them on the cutting board. Let's get to it. Now that we got the potatoes all cut up, we're going to start cutting the onions to put on the potatoes as well as the steak. So we're going to turn this on to about 5, so that's like a medium-high heat, I would say. And then we're gonna add some oil into here, just like that. And then we're gonna wait for that to heat up, and then we're gonna start off with the onions and then throw the potatoes in there. So now that the onions are cooking, we're gonna add the potatoes so those can start cooking as well, so the onions don't get too caramelized. Now we're gonna add the seasoning to the potatoes. We're gonna be using Trader Joe's garlic salt, so we just add that in there. To get them cooking a little bit more, I'm just going to add this cover on it.
So while the potatoes are cooking, it's time to get the steak going. So before I put the steaks on the pan, I like to usually just slice them up in the middle. That way it can cook properly inside.
While he's cutting into the steaks, we're going to be chucking onto the potatoes here. We're just going to mix them up, make sure they're not sticking to the pan or anything. And they look like they're cooking pretty well right now. So just want to mix those up so it doesn't get stuck to the pan or burn or anything. So you want to make sure you're constantly checking up on them and make sure the texture of the potatoes are how you like it. Alright, now going back to Gonzo with the steaks.
So I forgot to mention, before you put the steaks on the pan, after you make your cuts, you want to season it. Sometimes people like to just cook their steaks a little bit and then season it, but I personally like to season it before. So I'll add some pepper. Then I like to use steakhouse seasoning. Okay, so while Ashley is checking the potatoes again, I will be putting a little bit of oil onto the pan. Not too much, just because, you know, oil can mess up your steak. And now, it's time to put the steak on. Now I'm going to put the second steak on. This one actually cooks a lot faster than that steak, so don't be surprised if that one's ready before the other one. So like I said, this one is smaller, so we've kept it on the pan for about a minute, and now it's time to flip off. Now we're going to throw some onions on and around the steaks.
While the steaks are finishing up, the potatoes are now done, but I am going to turn off the heat and then take them off the heat so they don't keep cooking and they don't get stuck onto the pan.
So this side, I want it to be cooked a little bit more, so we're going to flip it over one last time.
is very cheap. You can get the steak at Safeway for about $8.99, and then you can also buy a sack of potatoes for about $4. And we didn't even use the whole sack of potatoes. And now we're just looking forward to some leftovers for tomorrow.